Good evening. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. A setback for LA County and its battle to contain the homeless crisis.
A federal judge is blocking a massive package of homeless crisis reforms, part of a deal the county made with a coalition of business owners and residents. The judge is saying the county isn't doing far enough.
KCAL News reporter Tom Waite is here now to explain. Tom.
And this has been a case that's been hanging over the city and county for years. We've been reporting on it, right? So it's part of a lawsuit that's been going on for years. Business owners and residents formed a coalition and sued the city and county. They got the county to massively increase on this homeless spending crisis, but the judge in this case is rejecting the current deal. It's the lawsuit over LA's homeless crisis that won't go away. In a stunning move, a federal judge blocked a deal between LA County and a group that is suing the county, claiming the county is not doing enough to address the homeless crisis. The county and the group, called LA Alliance for Human Rights, agreed to a plan, but the judge rejected it. Matthew Umhofer is an attorney with the group LA Alliance.
We thought the deal was a good one, but it's hard to say you're disappointed when a court says that it wants more of what you want.
The deal the judge rejected included more than $850 million to fund county beds, services, and outreach, 1,000 new mental health and substance abuse beds, and an increased number of outreach teams.
We want more services to be offered to people who are suffering on the streets.
The county responded to the judge's decision, saying in part, the court has no authority to reject a settlement that was fairly negotiated, and in this case, renegotiated in good faith between the respective parties. Meanwhile, in a major victory, LA Alliance already reached a $3 billion settlement with the city of LA last year as part of this same lawsuit, requiring the city to pour more resources into homeless outreach and treatment. Veronica Lewis with Hopix, a homeless outreach and advocacy agency that helps place people into housing in South LA and surrounding communities, has some concerns about the judge's decision.
I do believe the judge cares about the people on the street, but I think that stretching this out, right, when there are significant investments that we've never seen before, $860 million being offered to increase exponentially the amount of indoor spaces that are human-centered, right, that do restore dignity and are not the traditional throw you in a cot, right, in a big room. I think it's time for us to move forward.
From a legal standpoint, Loyola Law Professor Jessica Levinson says the judge's rejection could be overturned.
I think this is Judge Carter being Judge Carter, and he has said in other times that he wants more, that he wants the county to go further. And we've seen this for years now, and he's made some surprising rulings that people have said, you know what, you don't really have the power as a federal judge to do that. And some of these rulings have actually been overturned by the Ninth Circuit.
So now this case could go to trial where the county or could make its case. Possibly they could come back and hammer out another deal. So there's a few options on the table here, Pat, but there's a lot going on.
You know, I'm listening to the report, and as to what Ms. Lewis said, this could just elongate the process even more. Could they strike a deal with the judge again? Could they go back and say, okay, we're going to increase this by $1?
Yes.
I'm not being funny, really. Maybe I am, but you know what I mean? Like,
yes, and that's exactly what Professor Levinson said. They could renegotiate and then go back to the judge. They could go to trial. But as you were saying, Veronica Lewis there, part of Hopix, pointing out that there's a lot on the table there. They gained a massive amount in these negotiations. Why not let that go forward? The judge obviously making a point, too, that, not enough has been done. I think there's the legacy, of course, of how much needs to be done.
Is it about money, you think?
I think it's about maybe how the money's being spent, and it was about getting more money in the negotiations, and they did get significantly more from where they started from.
And you can always ask for more, too, later.
Yeah. This is just like, what does the judge want exactly? If it's not necessarily more money, and that's why I mentioned that $1, then what?
Right, then what does he want? Well, that's a good question.
Maybe they can get back together again.
Yeah, back to the drawing board.
Okay.
Right. Tom, thank you. A 93-year-old man survived a wild ride.